everybody is well and safe and able to work in their classes. And so I'm going to walk through briefly the acceptable use of AI, artificial intelligence. Us folks in the English department worked through some things, and this is kind of a conglomeration of how things came out. And so you're going to see this as a document, in this first section along with the syllabus. And remember from the welcome video that you should always assume that you cannot use AI to help you along. There are some places where we've agreed to allow some of this. You don't have to ever use AI if you don't want to. And but I'm going to walk through this little handout for you. Excuse me. And hopefully the voice stays. There are a ton of AI writing assistants, and you have to be careful when you use them because they're not real people. So they can't have your ethics, your responsibilities and things, and so it's important that you think through what you're going to do, how you're going to do it, if you should. And so we've kind of taken some of that guesswork out of things. A lot of your assignments will have the little red boxes at the bottom that say no AI. You can't use AI on this at all. And then it kind of gets less lenient after that. So, okay. The big deal for us as English folks is AI, the difference between AI-assisted writing and AI-generated writing. You can already kind of see where that's going. In our class, we're going to distinguish between these two because I'm not upset with you having time and energy to put into, using one of these AI helps. But I want you to document what you do and make sure everything gets turned in correctly. So I'm going to walk through this. Again, I know, I'm going to walk through this. Some of this I'm just going to read for you. I know I try really hard not to do that, but the wording works, and, we're going to walk through these little sections below, and you will be expected to abide by these policies during the course. This is one of those times when ignorance is not bliss, okay? If you have any questions about the definitions or anything, just let me know, and I'll try to work things out with you. Explain things better. In our class, we're going to distinguish between AI-assisted writing, which can be useful and helpful in some places, and AI-generated writing, which is never okay for college work. AI-assisted writing is only permitted provided that you use an AI writing assistant as basically another tool. It's a collaborative tool. It's going to, give you some places for your brain to go that it wouldn't normally go, and that's usually a good thing. Every writing assignment, I think just about every homework assignment, gives you the breakdown. Here's why we don't want you to use AI. Here's what you can use in AI. Okay. Students will get a guide for each assignment, and collaborating with an AI writing assistant can include brainstorming, outlining, and revising, so long as there is substantial writing, research, and composing by the student, which is not generated by the AI. AI-generated writing means there has been little or no involvement from the student in the actual writing. You let the computer's brain take over. So, let me say this one more time. Using an AI to generate writing or compositions without substantial original contribution from a student is neither acceptable nor allowed. Again, it's cheating. Okay? You're putting something else's work out there as your own. And while you can't hurt their feelings, you can end up having trouble with all kinds of things. So, acceptable in certain circumstances. There's a little chart in the middle of this first page. AI-assisted writing, you can use it to brainstorm. You can explore new topics and ideas. You can use it to explore potential counter-arguments and opposing points of view. I think that's kind of the best place to put AI, things that you wouldn't normally think about, okay? But other people have, so the AI has that information, okay? Re-see your writing by taking suggestions from your AI assistant to make improvements, okay, revising time. Not acceptable, ever, is AI-generated writing. Said that already. Basically, it offloads the majority of the writing and research process to the AI. And you're like, yay! No. You need to know how to do this, and you need to know how to do it correctly and properly and with the right ethics, okay? It does all kinds of things, like, first of all, it's not your work. Second of all, you're still responsible for whatever you get from the AI. If you choose to use it, you've got to fact check and read it out loud and make sure it does what it's supposed to do. So be aware, when AI-assisted writing is permissive, you receive from any AI tool that you use. Everything you complete using an AI tool must be copied and pasted into
a Word document and saved so that you can submit it along with your work. Okay? Make sure, as with any source, make sure that you document exactly what comes from the AI, everything you've done with the AI, even if it didn't end up in your paper or that assignment, and make sure that you've walked through all the steps, right? It's your responsibility. Oh, let me back up. The AI output may contain material that is offensive, biased, contrary to the college codes of conduct, false or misleading, or potentially harmful. It doesn't care, okay? AI does not have a conscience. Hopefully you do. And it's your responsibility to review and fact-check all AI output carefully before using anything suggested by the AI within your academic work. It's like the fun thing with, and I just lost it. Sorry. Fact-checking your output carefully. When we first started getting reference page generators, citation generators, in all kinds of places, some of them were really good, and some of them were haphazard, to say the least. Even when you use one of those, you need to go back through and check, right? Make sure it's correct, because I don't care where you got this information from. It's got to be in the right order. It's got to have the right stuff. Same thing with AI. You need to make sure that what you're getting is what you're being asked to do. Because, again, it doesn't have a conscience. On the second page of that handout is the AI scale. And I didn't print mine in color because I'm cheap. Anyway, the first one is red. And it's no AI. The AI not be used at any point during the assignment. So this means you must rely only on your own knowledge and skills for this assignment. Most homework is like that. Okay, we're generating content, and so you need to be able to do that and do it well without outside help. Now, level 2 is AI-assisted idea generation and organization. So you can't have AI content in the final draft, right, in the final submission, but it can be used for brainstorming, helping with an outline, providing suggestions for improving your work. And basically this means that you should not use any AI tool to write content or to edit your work for you. Okay. Yeah. The third level is AI-assisted editing. If this is the level on your assignment, you're allowed to use AI to make improvements to the clarity or quality of your work. You can get help with revising or editing the content you already wrote, but you should not ask the AI tool to write content for you. So it can help you with revisions. We used to have, just lost it. Sorry. Grammarly is one of those kinds of AIs, and it does a pretty good job. It's not always right. Okay. So keep in mind, the fourth level is AI content with human evaluation.
You may use AI to complete specified tasks within the assignment. Any AI generated content must be cited. You have to show me where you got it from, what you used it as, okay? So it might be used to complete citations and things like that. You will be required to cite the content. So, like I said, if whatever you ask the AI, document that, which means copy it into a Word document, and then whatever the AI gives you, also copy into that Word document so you can turn it in alongside your own work, okay? So, keeping things together, no big deal. Again, you don't ever have to use an AI, but if you choose to, it has to be under these circumstances. And if you are caught using it in any different way, that's the same as plagiarism. You can get a 0 for the assignment. You can get a 0 for the class. There's lots of things that can happen after that, so let's just not go there. I hope this helped. Again, if you have any questions, send me an email. You know where I am.